Well, hello, good morning, and welcome to my live stream on all about how to attract high quality clients online with a world-class brand. I've been getting so many requests and questions around this, and I thought I'd share with you some simple strategies and just some of the things that you need to be aware of that will allow you to elevate your brand and take things to a whole level. There's nothing I want to share a little bit about my journey. And for those of you joining me on this channel for the first time, my name is Hannah Fitz, and I'm an international brand strategist and business coach. I help in-demand experts and entrepreneurs build their world-class brand and lifestyle for freedom. I know in my own journey, it's one thing where you feel like you have amazing skills, you have amazing expertise, you have an incredible gift, and yet, starting off your own business, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different challenge. And there can come a point where you're feeling like, yes, you have all this brilliance. You are well studied. You have the experience and expertise, but you don't feel like you are at the level that you desire to be or creating the level of success that you want in your own business. And what tends to happen is that we can go to the stage where we wonder, oh my gosh, when will this all start? You get tired, you feel, even if you're passionate about what you're doing, you just want things to go a lot faster. You want to see things unfold. You want to know that the effort that you're putting in and the work that you're doing, that it's all going to be worth it for you. I know that even on my own journey, there were times when I, sort of looked at some of my peers who had jobs and they were growing in their career as employees. And I just felt like, oh my gosh, did I take the harder path? This should be easier. Once you have the skills and expertise, the client should come. But it doesn't always work that way automatically. However, the journey is worth it. And I kept reminding myself that I was on this journey and I was here to build my dream. And that even if I wasn't able to do it as fast as I wanted to, I knew that there must be an easier way to get there and that it can be done. I had coaches who were able to show me that, if you see anyone accomplishing what you desire to accomplish, it means that it's possible. You're not trying to invent something new here. What you need to do is to access the strategies and the tools that will allow you to do it with greater ease. Very often we are trained in our areas of expertise, but not necessarily in how to be an entrepreneur or how to run a business or even how to market it and message it in a way that you're attracting clients. And that is what I've devoted my career to doing. I've helped many brands, leading luxury brands and companies, really become more visible in the market. And the reason why visibility for a brand is important, if people don't know you are there, they don't know to reach out to you. You can't attract your high-end clients or your ideal clients if they don't know you're there. And so the job of brand strategists and what I've helped clients do over the years is to become more visible and become more top of mind. So there are two things brands need to do to be able to attract clients. You have to be visible because they need to know you're there so that when they have a challenge, they know who to come to. And the other thing that you have to do is you have to be top of mind. Top of mind meaning that when a person has a challenge, your brand is the first brand they think of as the solution to the problem. So think of it like this. You have a headache. The first thing you think about is, I need a Tylenol or I need an Advil, right? Whichever one is top of mind. That's what I mean by top of mind. Top of mind is whatever the brand that comes to mind to satisfy whatever the gap is or whatever the need is the brand that you're most likely going to buy. And so what every brand works towards is to become top of mind to their consumers. So a lot of times you're not able to attract your ideal clients because they don't know that you're there. Two, even if they don't know that you're there, they don't know why they need to come to you and what they need to come to you for. It's just not clear. And three, you're just not top of mind. Now, let's speak a little bit about what to come to you for. And I know that this is the biggest challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs. You have a great product, you have great expertise, but what I see over and over again are messages and websites and social media posts that do not share clearly what is it that you do for your clients. What is the value of what you do? Very often, sometimes experts are showing up and you're not adding value in a way that your ideal clients see you as an expert in your area of expertise. So they know that you do this, but they don't see the type of content that allows them to connect you, that allows them to connect you to a solution that they're looking for. And so what we help our clients do, what I help clients do is really get clear on their messaging. Because even if you have the visibility and you don't have the right message that allows your ideal clients to see your brand as a solution to what they're looking for, it's just not going to be compelling enough to convert. So the first place we start is really looking at positioning. So how are you going to be visible? Your positioning in the market. The next place I go to with my clients is really like your offer. What is the heroine offer that's going to be of tremendous value to your audience that they can't say no to? It's going to be a yes. You're going to check all the boxes of what they desire, and it's going to be a clear yes. The other thing that we look at is your brand identity, and that is where your messaging comes from. A lot of people make the mistake of, I'm just going to create a website and I'm going to create a logo and all those pieces. But if you're not clear on what your true brand identity is, you're not clear on, what that deeper personality and culture of your brand is, it's very challenging to articulate in a way that's different from everybody else, because you don't just want a message. You want that your message is differentiating you from every other brand on the market so that it's sending a clear signal to a particular client. You don't want to really send messages to everybody. Otherwise, your brand is all over the place. No one knows who your message is for. The clients that I work with, they typically want to work with high-end clients. They want to sell high-end packages. They are high-value experts. They know that their work is worth it, and they want to sell packages that are at a premium level. So for that client, we make sure that we are creating the right opportunities. A powerful promise to clients who are looking to sell premium offers is that you're going to be able to sell your offers 40 to 100% more after I work with you. You will be able to earn 40% to 100% more than you're earning right now on your offer. Not only that, but you have a clarity of message so that if your intention is to reach premium clients, that you're speaking their language. The way that you speak to a mass market audience and the way that you speak to a premium client is fundamentally different. And that's why there's something called the luxury strategy. And the luxury strategy is very powerful. A lot of people think that luxury is just a price point, that if I sell a product at a certain price, I'm a luxury brand. But that's not always true. Just because your product is high price doesn't mean it's employing a luxury strategy. It's only employing one aspect of the luxury strategy, which is price. Luxury strategy really looks at the overall way a brand is being and messaging in the market. And, premium clients, they look for certain things. They act in a certain way, they behave a certain way, they see themselves a certain way. These clients usually have a higher self-concept. They have a desire for excellence. So they want to align with the brands that are the best in class. And that's why your brand has to show up best in class. Your messaging has to be best in class in your industry. You have to show up best in class. But if your brand is looking immature, amateur, your website is not so cohesive, your message is all over the place, it's just not going to speak to the right clientele, and your efforts will just not be flowing in the right way. When you align your messaging with your image, with your positioning, and you have a really great offer, that's when you open up the floodgates to receiving high value clients and accelerating your revenue very quickly. And that's what happened with one of my clients just recently, who made $117,000 in 9 days. And she's a life coach. So I don't want you to get any ideas that she's some, maybe some business strategist who can, because I think a lot of times people who are doing personal development work, tend to think that it's only the business coaches who can make a certain level of revenue in a certain amount of time. But in 9 days, she generated $117,000. And the reason she did it, we were able to identify her brand it factor. She now knows the right messaging and how to articulate the value of her offer. So she had her offer before, but she didn't really know how to message it in a way that would bring in sales faster and attract her ideal clients. So we were able to work on her messaging. We were able to work on how she packaged her offer through language, through messaging. And I gave her the strategy on how to sell her offer. So a lot of times you might have a great offer, but you're not selling it right. And that's a client who, before I showed her how to sell her offer, she had gone and had like 9 discovery calls and got 9 no's. I helped her reframe and gave her a formula for selling her offer to her high-end clients and presenting it in a way that is going to be a yes. And she went back to that same 9 people who said no, and 5 of them said yes. So if you're not getting the result that you want out of it, or you're not able to attract your ideal clients, perhaps it's a messaging problem. Perhaps you haven't identified what your brand it factor is for you to fully understand how your brand shows up as distinct and high value in the market. What about your brand will be irresistible to the right client? And that's what I'm going to give you access to. I want to share with you our Powerhouse Brand Presence Blueprint. And this is a powerful process that will help you not only attract your ideal clients online, but sell your high-end offers with greater ease. Now, if you're interested in learning more about that, and I can roadmap for you exactly what you need to be doing to attract your ideal clients, I want to invite you to book a free consultation call with me. On this call, we're going to share with you, myself and my team, we're going to share with you the Powerhouse Presence method and how that's going to work in your business. We're going to do an assessment. I'm going to see where you're at and what you need to do to get to the next level of your brand. And if that's something that you're looking to discover, to see how you can scale your business, reach more high value clients, then I invite you to book a call. The link is below this video. I'm going to share it after the live. And for those of you who want to go right away, it's at www.hannafitz.com/book-your-call, book-your-call. And let's get on a call and let's have a discussion. I want to share with you what's possible for you. We're going to take a little audit of your brand. And then I'm going to share the Powerhouse Presence Blueprint with you and how applying this in your business is going to change the game of how you attract high value clients and have them coming to you and seeking you out. I want to thank you for joining me here this morning. And as always, live the culture life.